Hey guys, this is Kaylee Cahoon from Smart Core Method, here to give you some travel tips on how your body can survive a long trip. So first rule, every 2 hours, pull over, get gas, even if your tank isn't empty. Your body needs to get out of the car. That includes everyone in the car, the children, the grandparents, the passenger. So first you get out of the car, and next you're just gonna reach up to the ceiling. Doesn't matter what people think. Reach up and stretch as high as you can. You're probably in a place no one knows you anyway. As high as you can. Your head up, your eyes up, stretch your whole body up, and then relax. Next we're gonna get some gas so that we can pump the gas while we stretch. All right, so then we're gonna come over to the driver's side. I've got the door already open. I'm going to take one foot and place it right onto the ledge of my car. Cars are different heights. You can use any height of car for this. You're just going to lean forward to stretch your hip flexor. You want to get a nice opening back here. So I'm just leaning forward. Might stretch your hamstring at the same time. And come back up. I'm going to leave that foot there. I'm going to put my foot into the car. And I'm just going to put my toes up to the ceiling. And I'm just going to let my head fall forward so that I stretch the back of my leg. Just like that. Good. And then one more time, reach it forward again, stretch that hip flexor, and come back up. We're going to change to the other side. So one foot in the car, lean forward in the lunge, stretch it back out, place your foot in the car, make sure you're standing on the leg that you're standing on and not leaning forward, and just drop your head and chest over that leg, toes up to the ceiling, and come back up. I'm going to stretch my IT band by just crossing over a little bit, and I'm just going to lean into the car so that I stretch this side of my body. Yep, however you have to grab onto to do it, just to stretch the side of your body like that. It feels really good too. And then change to the other side. Foot in, stretch in, and come back out. I'm going to sit in the car. Cross one leg all the way over. Just lean over your leg a little bit. Get the piriformis and the glutes to stretch. Just coming forward over. I can even grab my leg and twist toward it to get my lower spine a little more mobile. And then change to the other side. Foot, and just lean forward into that hip, stretching the piriformis and the lateral hip rotators. Feels really good. And come up and then grab your leg and twist toward it. Grab the car, grab whatever you need to. So now we're going to stretch the upper body. You have to open your chest. You've been holding onto that steering wheel for 2 hours. We got to open up the pecs. So we're going to take one hand at a 90-degree angle on your door, wherever your door needs to be, and you're just going to lean forward. The stretch needs to be that you're lunged forward and you feel from your breastbone to your elbow. This is all one long straight line. I'm just pushing my chest through, leaning my head a little bit away from the arm. And then come back up. To do the other side, you can't push the door open, so we're going to push it this way, right? And I'm just going to lean, and the same thing. I'm lunging forward with the opposite leg, and I'm just leaning a little bit away from the door. And stretch. I'm going to do my shoulder circles, or just some shrugs. Lift the shoulders up, let them fall back down, right? And then one more time, big stretch up to the ceiling, because you got to get the front of your body open again after it's been flexed for so long. All right, so gas is done. I'm gonna go the long way around so that my legs can do some walking before I get back in the car. Maybe even some running. All right, back in the car. Let's repeat this again in 2 hours at the next gas station. Here's some stretches you can do in the car. The steering wheel makes a great tool for stretching your finger flexors and your wrist flexors. So you can place your fingers on the edge of the steering wheel and just push your hands in. You can do them one at a time or both at the same time. I can take each individual finger and place it on the steering wheel and just let it drop down. Each finger has its own tendon. And so you feel the stretch with each one that goes down. I can take my thumbs, put my thumb on the side and just push my fingers out to stretch the muscles in my thumbs, right? I can take my one hand and reach it up to the ceiling of this car. This is a low car, but reach it, I gotta go back a little bit and push my arm up into the ceiling till it's really straight. I can take that arm and grab the back of my seat I can pull my elbow up and lean a little bit away from it, even drop my head down if I want to, and rest. I'm going to do the other side. Push my arm up, straighten that arm all the way to get a nice stretch down into the underneath the arm. Grab the arm behind the rest. I can lean away from it and turn my head. I can go this way. Obviously, don't do this one while you're driving. And come back up. These are great tools for surviving the car. All right, guys, getting back on the road for 2 more hours of driving. For more body survival tips, visit our blog and our website, smartcoremethod.com.